Well, good evening. It's your buddy Ryan here on the Moondance Homestead in the windswept mountains of Central California. Just giving you a little view of what's left of last year's glass gym corn harvest. I've got about 5 full quart jars full from the little part of our garden that we dedicated to glass gym corn last year. And you can see all the different colors inside of this little bin that I have here. And I've seen a lot of views, or a lot of videos rather, online about, how you really can't pop glass gym corn. It doesn't have a good pop rate, things like that. And I will admit, using it is not as big of kernels that you get when you pop them. You don't get as big of popcorn as, say, your Orville Redenbacher brand popcorn, or some of the mushroom popcorn, as the case may be. But it is perfectly fine for popping. We really like the flavor here. I think it's a little bit more rich in corn flavor, almost like the flavor of a corn tortilla, but in popcorn form. You do get smaller, slightly denser, and therefore slightly crunchier popcorns off of it. And you can do it in a frying pan with some oil, like Jiffy Pop. I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube where people will pop it in a frying pan and then be surprised when their pop rate is pretty low. I've actually upgraded to an air popper myself here, so I've just really kind of a basic model here, and we're gonna do just a quick demo. So let's open this guy up, and we'll actually pop some right now so you can see how it does. This fella has a little scoop on top, so I'm just going to take just a little bit. You can see this is what's going in, and we're just going to put it in the top like that, and I'm going to plug it in. It's going to get loud, and we're going to do this in real time, so have a little bit of patience with me. You can fast forward if this part feels boring to you. So there it goes. You can see this is self-harvested, so there is still some dust coming out with it. Let's view the action. So the cool thing about the air popper is that it is evenly heating these kernels, so you get a lot higher of a pop rate this way. Just give it a minute. Getting ready to pop. You can see they're getting a little more golden brown. Oh, and so it's starting. And that's pretty much most of them. So yeah, that's not so bad. Now, bear in mind, I only did just the tiniest scoop just to demonstrate that this stuff does pop. You can see that a few little kernels flew out in that process. If you do a heavier load of popcorn, you're going to have the kernels on top, keeping some of the little kernels that are unpopped down lower. So some of these just flew out before they had a chance to pop, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. can see some of them, you can still see a little bit of the original color. Let's see if I can't find like a blue one in here. Yeah, there we go. You look inside, you can still see like a little blue-gray in there. That was a blue kernel. So overall, I mean, we've run through 5 quarts of this stuff throughout the winter, and my family just loves the glass gym corn. We just do it with butter and salt, and it's really, really good. Well worth your time. There are better popping corns out there in terms of how big the kernels get, but glass gem corn is totally usable in that regard. It does not have a low pop rate at all. It just works a lot better in something like an air popper than a frying pan. I have had results on the frying pan where it's not as eager to pop, but the air popper gets, 95% of the kernels every single time. So yeah, if you're looking at this stuff and want to have use for it other than say making grits or milling it, making corn flour, you can use it as popcorn, and it's absolutely delicious. Thanks for watching.